I'm Who the Fuck Is This, and this is a little game called Metal Gear Solid. It's amazing. If you've never played it, you've definitely missed out. This game has a really good opening cutscene for the title menu here. It's a title video, typical of video games, but it kind of puts a synopsis of the whole setup of what you're going into when you start in the game.
Weapons disposal facility on Shadow Moses Island in Alaska's Fox Archipelago was attacked and captured by Next Generation Special Forces, being led by members of Foxhound. They're demanding that the government turn over the remains of Big Boss, and they say that if their demands are not met within 24 hours, they'll launch a nuclear weapon. You'll have two mission objectives. First, you're to rescue DARPA Chief Donald Anderson and the president of Arms Tech, Kenneth Baker. Both are being held as hostages. Secondly, you're to investigate whether or not the terrorists have the ability to make a nuclear strike and stop them if they do.
Snakes inside of this basically a little pod.
We'll approach the disposal facility by
It's like a little pod that launches him off of the
launch a one-man SDV.
submarine to get to where he's going. It's called an SDV, apparently.
As close as it can, dispose of it. From there on, you'll have to swim.
It's like a torpedo.
High-tech Special Forces Unit Foxhound. Your former unit, and one that I was a commander of.
So they're still around.
There are 6 members of Foxhound involved in this terrorist activity. Psycho Mattis, with his powerful psychic abilities. Sniper Wolf, the beautiful and deadly sharpshooter. Decoy Octopus, master of disguise. Vulcan Raven, giant and shaman. And Revolver Ocelot, specialist in interrogation and a formidable gunfighter. And finally, in charge of them, Foxhound squad leader, Liquid Snake.
Liquid Snake?
The man with the same codename as you. The nuclear weapons disposal facility covers the whole island. I'll instruct you by codec after you reach your target.
Anyone going with me?
As usual, this is a one-man infiltration mission.
Weapons and equipment OSP?
Yes. This is a top-secret black op. Don't expect any official support.
Not sure if it'll actually happen, but I'd like to do a Let's Play through every single one of the Metal Gear Solid games. All the canon games. I say canon games. All the main 1, 2, 3, 4s. 5's, of course, not out yet. I mean, they got the prologue, but nah. This is a very good song. It's I want to say it's in like Italian. I can't remember exactly. I don't speak the language, of course. It's not in Japanese. I thought it was in Japanese when I was younger.
Stay alert. It'll be through here. I know it. I'm going to swat down a couple of bothersome flies.
Trying to figure out what the language is here.
This is Snake.
That song.
Colonel, can you hear me?
Loud and clear. What's the situation, Snake?
Looks like the elevator in the back is the only way up.
Just as I expected. You'll have to take the elevator to the surface, but make sure nobody sees you. If you need to, contact me by codec.
I'm not gonna search that hard for it.
140.85.
I want to say it's in
When
Italian.
you want to use the codec, push the select button. When we need to contact
And then
you, the codec will beep.
she's done some
When you hear
English
that
work too
noise,
for Metal Gear
press the
Solid 2
select
and
button.
Metal Gear Solid 3.
The codec's receiver directly stimulates the small bones of your
She
ear.
did a song for
No
her.
one but you will be able to hear it.
Got it. Okay, I'm ready to go.
Alright, first things first. Gotta make sure I'm on the right control scheme here. No, it's not controls. Control the settings. Yeah, I like to use the stick so I can walk in more than 6 directions. No, 8 directions, whatever. I like to be able to walk in analog. I'd like the speed to be in analog, but it's not. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Alright, these opening credits rolling right here while the beginning of the gameplay is going on. That to me was an amazing thing back in the day. I didn't even know what directing was, but this was good directing. This was something awesome. That impressed me, the credits rolling like that while the game was being played. I wonder if I can kill this guy without alerting. And of course the bodies disappear in this game, so it makes it easier. It's harder to actually grab people because if you bump into them it goes to instant alert mode. But the bodies do disappear, so in the GameCube version there's lockers over here. Which I played this version first. I feel like I end up playing that version more lately. I usually play the GameCube disc in the Wii so I can play it on 480p. The colors come out a little better. Well, they come out a lot better. Look right, look left, and I get on the elevator. I've got a lot of this game just memorized. This scene right here I thought was really good looking. It's one of the attractive parts of the game. I had my demo disc, and of course the voices were in Japanese, which I think have a better tone to them. You can't understand what they're saying, obviously, if you don't speak Japanese, but I felt like they had a more aggressive, dark tone to them. David Hayter did a good job, a great job. I feel like the Japanese voices sounded better. You know, if you compared them like one guitar amp to another, I would say that the Japanese voices sounded better. But of course, I mean, it doesn't really matter if you can't tell what they're saying. I actually own this game in Japanese. I play it sometimes on my PC with an emulator because it's region locked. I have a Japanese PlayStation 1, but it's actually the I in it doesn't read the discs right. It does this like weird audio loop problem thing, so I usually just play it on the PC. Interesting fact: if you play on PS3
It's Snake. I'm in front of the
and you like to play import games, any imported PS3 game will play on any PS3.
Down one bit.
No PS3 game is region locked.
I'm nice and dry, but it's a little hard to move.
Bear with it.
So any disc, any PS3 disc you put in any PS3 will play.
Take
That's
it easy,
awesome.
I'm grateful. If it weren't for your suit and your shot, I would have turned into a popsicle out there.
I'm probably gonna buy the Metal Gear Solid HD
I see.
versions
I'm
of
relieved to
Metal
hear
Gear
that.
Solid 2 and
Already
3 in
tested that.
Japanese.
By the way, how's the diversionary operation going?
2 F-16s just took off.
This is
from
for my own
Berlin.
game, 'cause,
They're
I
headed your
mean,
way. The terrorist radar
I've
should have
uploaded
already
some
picked them up.
videos of the Japanese PS1 Metal Gear Solid, and nobody really seemed to give a fuck, so probably not gonna finish the series.
D. Colonel, what's a Russian gunship doing?
It felt like a really niche thing to do,
No
but
idea.
I tried it.
But it looks like
Probably
a
not gonna
little
finish it.
diversion got their attention. Now's your best chance to slip in unnoticed.
The Hind is actually featured in Modern Warfare 2, my most played video game ever, as the 7-kill streak attack helicopter. You either get the Cobra or the Hind, depending on what forces you're playing as.
There are only 18 hours left until their deadline. You've got to hurry.
Wow, you must be crazy to fly a Hind in this kind of weather.
Who's that?
Oh, sorry. I haven't introduced you to yet. This is Mei Ling. She was assigned to us as our visual and data processing specialist. She designed your codec, as well as your Soliton radar system. Contact her if you have any questions about
Konami did
Nice to meet you, Snake.
a new
It's an honor
voiceover
to
for the
speak to
entire
a
game.
living legend
I
like
say
yourself.
Konami, not Konami. Silicon Knights, when they redeveloped this
wrong?
game for GameCube.
Nothing. I just didn't expect a world-class designer of military technology to be so cute.
And they
You're just flattering me.
No, I'm serious.
redid all the voices.
Well, I know
I
I
feel
won't
like
be
they
bored for the
ran
next
through it
18
quickly
hours.
because the voice
Come
acting
on.
did not come out as well.
I can't believe I'm being hit on by the famous Solid Snake. But I'm surprised. You're very frank for a trained killer.
The
Looks
voices
like we
were
both
really,
have a lot to
really
learn
well
about
done
each other.
on this game.
I'm looking forward to learning about the man behind the legend. But first, let me explain about your Soliton radar system.
Also, the music. The music was
the right
better.
dot in the middle is you, Snake. The
That-
red dots are your enemies, and the blue cone shape represents
Weird
their
upbeat
field of
techno
vision.
shit on the
Be
GameCube
careful,
version to
Snake.
me.
The genome soldiers have highly developed
Just
senses
doesn't
of
do the
hearing
game
and vision
justice.
due to their gene therapy.
The game's supposed to have a
Be
dark
sure you
tone,
don't let them see
and the
it.
music doesn't fit.
First, I want you to infiltrate the disposal site and look for the DARPA chief.
The DARPA chief was injected with the same GPS transmitting nanomachines as you.
He should appear on your radar as a green dot.
Get whatever information you can from him about the terrorists. If he's alive, that is.
If he's alive, that is.
Snake, your radar isn't affected by the weather, but if you're discovered
If you're
by an
showing some
enemy,
boobies,
you won't be able to
tell what you're doing.
Yes, it gets jammed easily, I'm afraid.
Yes, it's all made from
Your wiener
currently
gets jammed
existing
easily, I'm
technology.
afraid.
You won't be able to use it in an area with strong harmonic resonance, so be careful.
We'll be monitoring your movements by radar, so contact
Back
us
and
by
forth,
codec
back and
anytime
forth.
you want.
Got it.
I got
I'll
sex
call
jokes
if I'm
all
feeling
day.
lonely.
Seriously, Snake, we're here to back you up, so call if you need some information or advice.
By the way, my
I'm
videos
also
with
in charge of
commentary are
mission
not for
data.
children.
Contact me if you want me to record your current status. My frequency is 140.
Point. Kiss my ass. It's a dedicated frequency for saving data. Remember, except for your binoculars, you're not wearing pants. This is kind of a tribute to Fick Moley, who could be pretty amusing to watch, listen to. You need to arm yourself with whatever weapons you can find. I remember first I'm strip searched to nakedness by Dr. Naomi here. And then all of my wieners are taken away. Imagine your wiener put in that position. Well, if you make it back in one piece, maybe I'll let you look at me naked. I'll hold you up with that. By the way, sorry to disappoint you, but I smoke cigarettes, and I brought them into my belly. Cigarettes? How are those going to help you? Fuck if I know.
If you want to get in, there's the front door. It's the fastest way, but there's too much risk of being spotted by the enemy.
I can't just knock on the door and ask them to let me in. There's one sentry on the left and one on the right. They're armed with 5.56ers and pineapples.
That is the FAMAS, another very prominent gun in Modern Warfare.
What about the air
Prominent
duct near
thing
the
in
door?
Modern Warfare 2.
There should also be a duct on the second floor.
Which is kind of odd because it's a French gun.
I can't see it from here.
These are mercenaries, so they would choose, you know, whatever weapon.
I'll let you decide
Would
the
suit
best sort
them.
of way. I'm counting on you, Snake.
And they chose a bullpup design that relies on a certain stock of ammo. The FAMAS is actually very sensitive to what ammo is run through it. Oh wait, I gotta wait. Now I can go. Basically, if you run cheap ammo through the FAMAS, it doesn't really function properly. It has to have the proper ammo.
A surveillance camera?
It's a regular like 5.56 round or 2.23 if you're a sportsman, I guess. Which the 2.23 is slightly different to 5.56, but you know, whatever. Why does the camera not pick up the top of his fucking head right there? And here we got the SOCOM. Badass handgun, by the way. It's a 45 that holds a shitload of rounds. I don't know why I'm waiting. It's not like it's gonna see me. The logical alternative to the SOCOM would be the 1911, but the SOCOM holds roughly double the bullets, so you can see the obvious advantage there. However, a large complaint by some people with the SOCOM pistol is that it's very heavy. Anybody, you know, who actually shoots, they know when you load all those bullets into a weapon, any kind of ammo is going to weigh the gun down. And when you got a handgun with a lot of bullets like that, it's going to be heavy. There's certain guns like the 5.7, the bullets are really small, they're not very heavy. But 5.7 is kind of a specialist gun.
It's been a long time.
Master, what are you doing here?
I quit being a drill instructor, so I moved out here for some peace and quiet. I'm in retirement, just like you. Once in a while, I still help train the Alaskan Scouts.
Passing on the skills to a new generation, huh?
Campbell told me about the situation here. I thought I might be of some use.
There's no one I'd rather have in a foxhole than you.
Well, I know lots about survival in a harsh environment. I've lived in Alaska longer than you, so call me if you have any questions about the flora or fauna out here. My frequency is 141.80.
That is a spoiler that I can spit out right now about McDonald Miller, but I'm not going to. Because why? Fuck it. It's not even... You either know it or you don't at this point. The game's old as shit.
What about the vent shaft cleaning?
They just opened the vent covers.
If you're actually watching this to learn the story,
First floor.
I wish you would just buy the game. But
Shut those covers.
actually, you know what? Yeah,
Also, keep your eye on that woman
no.
in the cell. Don't get
Not doing
careless
it.
now.
Fuck it.
Woman in the cell?
They got a lady prisoner. I don't know about you guys, but every place I've ever been to, anywhere, the ductwork is never this fucking big. You got like 10 by 5 ductwork or 10 by 8 ductwork. It's never like maybe like, I don't know, 20 inches by 10 inches. And who the hell can really fit in that? I can't. I got too much chest for that. I'd be dragging bone trying to get in there. Literally, my chest bone is too big for that. Which sounds weird, but like the center of my, I got a bone in the center of my chest. The I don't know, the sternum kind of sticks out. The bottom of the sternum, the xiphoid process there, and basically I got like a point on my chest, which isn't really normal. It's not uncommon, but it's not normal. A lot of people have it. Some people call it like a bird chest, but my chest is fucking huge. Either way, I'm not sure my shoulders could fit through something just 20 inches. Maybe 24. But yeah, this facility conveniently has these massive air ducts all over it. Ooh, what is this? It's the DARPA chief. I'm not gonna answer the phone. Let's go see what this dork has to say.
Oh, kinda damn cold. I hate Alaska. Boy, oh boy, that woman is built all right.
She has been built with axes and hammers and nails. Alright, if you actually crawl, you go up the ladder and you crawl in the vent and you look down here. The first time she's got clothes on, the second time she's got clothes on. You do it, you either got to go back out 2 or 3 times and then she'll be in her underwear. She'll be in a t-shirt and panties. Just a weird little glitch. Japanese perversion, typical.
Is that a woman? Not.
She'd be in her like muscle shirt and panties, or no, tank top. That's the term for the girl shirts. DARPA.
Who's that?
That's something else they did stupid to the Twin Snakes version.
You're the DARPA chief, Donald Anderson.
On Twin Snakes, he's already like dropped down in the room and he's like, who's that?
I'm the pawn they sent here to save your worthless butt.
He looks so stupid.
Really? It's true. You don't look like one of them. In that case, hurry up and get me out of here.
Slow down. Don't worry. First, I want some information.
I want to know what you know, you fucking
Terrorists?
dork.
Do they really have the ability to launch a nuke?
What are you talking about?
The terrorists are threatening the White House. They say if they don't accede to their demands, they'll launch a nuclear weapon.
Penis.
Sweet Jesus.
Is it possible?
It's possible. They could launch a nuke.
Penis.
How do they plan to launch? I thought this place was just for keeping the dismantled war.
Penises.
They shouldn't have access to a missile.
Penis.
What I'm about to tell you is classified information. Okay? We were conducting exercises with a new type of experimental weapon.
Penis.
A weapon that will change the world.
What?
A weapon with the ability to launch a nuclear
Penis.
attack from any place on the face of the earth.
I'm gonna keep doing this.
Nuclear-equipped walking
Penis tank. I think this is hilarious. If you don't, you can go fuck yourself.
Metal Gear.
It can't be.
My gear is metal.
Metal Gear is
Metal
one
penis.
of the most secret black projects. How did you know that?
We've
had a couple of penis run-ins in the past.
So that's the reason you were here at this disposal
Penis site?
Why else would I come to a godforsaken place like this?
I had heard the Metal Gear project was scrapped.
On the contrary, it's grown into a
Huge
joint
penis project.
between Armstech and ourselves. We were going to use this exercise as raw data
Penis.
and then proceed to mass production.
Oh man, I cracked myself up. Yeah.
If it hadn't been
For the penis revolution.
Revolution?
Rex has fallen into the hands of terrorists.
Rex?
Metal Penis Rex.
The code name for the new Metal Gear prototype.
The code name for the new porn star.
We've already finished arming the warhead they plan to use with Rex. These guys are pros. They're all experienced in handling and equipping weapons.
Large penises.
Hey,
Handling
shut
and
up
equipping
in there, will ya?
large penises. Yep. Keeping it not so rated G.
But I thought that all nuclear warheads
Penises.
were equipped with safety measures. Some kind of detonation code that you have to input.
Oh, you mean PAL? Yes, of course.
The penis is
There
your
a
pal.
It's set up so that you need to input 2 different passwords in order to launch the device.
There are 2 passwords?
Yes. Baker knows one.
Oh.
And I know one.
We're gonna launch the
Baker.
device.
President of Armstech.
That's right. Each of us needs to input our password, or there can be no launch. But they found out my password.
You talked?
Psycho Mantis can read people's minds.
Penises.
You can't resist.
You can't resist the penis.
One of the members of Foxhound. He has psychic powers.
This is bad.
It's just a matter of time before they get Baker's too.
If they find out Baker's password.
Yes, they'll be able to launch
Launch a
nuke
penis anytime.
But there is a way to stop the launch.
What?
The card keys.
Card keys?
They were designed by Armstech.
How about them
System
sody
developers
pops?
As an emergency override. Even without the passwords, you can just insert the card keys and engage the safety lock.
And if I do that?
Yes.
You can stop the penis.
That card key.
So where are the keys?
Baker should have them. Listen, you need 3 card keys. There are 3 different slots to put them in.
There are
You
3
need to
different
insert
slots
the
to
card
put them
into
in.
each one of them.
Okay.
You need to insert a
3
penis
card
into
keys.
each one of them.
Do you know where they might be keeping Baker?
Somewhere in the 2nd floor basement.
2nd floor basement?
I heard the guards say they moved him to an area that has a lot of electronic jamming.
Penises. A lot of electronic penises.
Yes, they cemented over the entrances, but didn't have enough time to paint them. Why don't you look for the area?
They cemented over the entrances, but didn't have enough time to lube them.
Here, take this. It's my ID card. It'll open any level 1 security door. It's
This
called
has to be
a
the
hand
dumbest
card.
fucking
It works
commentary
together with your body's
ever.
own electrical
in the history of all Metal Gear Solid videos.
Network, huh?
It transmits data using the salts in your body as the transmission medium. As you approach the door's security devices, they'll read the data stored in the card.
And the doors will open automatically. Gotcha.
It's fucking magic. You walk up, the doors open.
I'm gonna get you out of here.
Wait a minute.
What is it?
Open sesame, bitch.
You haven't heard any other way to disarm the PAL, have you? From your bosses or anyone?
No.
This guy's still talking about dicks.
You sure you haven't heard anything?
I just said no.
So
just look at his
White
face.
House plan to give in to the terrorists' demands?
He's so
their
dick
problem.
happy.
It has nothing to do with my orders.
But what about the Pentagon?
What about the penises?
What is it?
Ugh! It's a penis.
Hey, what happened?
My word.
Dead.
Naomi, the chief. What happened?
I don't know. It looked like a heart attack, but...
A heart attack?
No.
Colonel, are you hiding something from me?
Absolutely not. Snake, you've got to understand. This op is security level red. You need the highest security clearance to get access to the complete file.
Penis.
You want me to believe that you're in charge of this op, but you don't have complete access to the file?
Penis.
I told you. The Secretary of Defense is in operational control. I'm just here as your support. Snake, we don't have time to debate.
About
Get out of
penises.
there and find President Baker.
Alright. This is where I crawl under the bed and I go to get this ration that I don't need. And I go over here. And I look out the window. Oh shit. Alright. If she's gonna walk by, I'm gonna check her out. I'm gonna look at her butt. Can I see her butt? Show me your boobs. I'm looking at your butt. It's alright, I guess. I don't know. The suit probably disguises it. Look at that FAMAS. Modern Warfare 2 beast right there. She uses the FAMAS.
Don't move.
Oh man, that dude all naked and shit. He done lost his drawers.
So you killed the chief. You
Look how
bastard.
stupid that FAMAS looks.
Liquid? No, you're not. Don't move.
Is this the first time you ever
Wiggle,
pointed
wiggle,
a gun
wiggle,
at a
wiggle, wiggle.
person?
Yeah.
Your hands are shaking. Can you shoot me, rookie?
Careful. I'm no rookie.
Liar. That nervous glance. That scared look in your eyes. They're rookie's eyes.
I'm
if
no
I ever
rookie.
saw them. You've never shot a person, am I right?
You talk too much.
You haven't even
No
taken
rookie.
the safety off, rookie.
I told you I'm no rookie.
You're not one of them, are you?
Open that door.
I can smell your
Work
fear.
hard, don't you?
Why?
So we can get
Get the
hell
fuck out of here.
Looks like we'll be a little delayed.
What are you doing? Don't think. Shoot!
Looks like I'm holding SOCOM. We're gonna just bam, 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 bam. Pick up some ammos.
What are you waiting for? Shoot!
Don't talk to me like a rookie.
I'm telling you.
Hold my fists up at these dudes. Ugh. She didn't shoot nobody. I dropped him like the Matrix. Look at this. I got a bandana. Fuck you. Get the fuck out. We'll go ahead and just use this bandana to expedite things. game just goes that much quicker. I don't have to sit around waiting for bullets and shit. You fucking shot me, you son of a bitch. Shake that ass while you walk.
Thanks for the help.
Wait!
Bounce that ass. You heard that? I'm like a pro rapper. What you got going on?
You fool!
I'm gonna get all your CD contracts.
I'm sorry, sir.
His mental
MP3, CD, vinyls,
dive into his mind.
motherfucking cassette tapes.
Detonation code. Boss,
If you didn't have a cassette tape, you're too damn young to be watching this video. Old Crow and Dr. Pepper. Not at the same time. You make the world taste better.
just like that.
Holy shit. I've had a lot of whiskey. Sour mash, motherfuckers.
Naomi, I just had some kind of hallucination. Is it from the nanomachines?
No, Snake. The nanomachines are functioning properly.
People talk about getting in a good rhythm.
It must have
Sour
been
mash, that's a rhythm.
interference coming from Psycho Mantis, Foxhound Psychic.
If you don't know anything about sour mash, Google it.
So that was Mantis.
That is what you call rhythm. You don't stop the process. You just move on. Keep on trucking. We'll go get the suppressor. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and save. And put a break in this video.
What can I do for you, Snake?
Part 1.
Snake, listen to what Lo Ji said. He...
Blah, 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 blah. Alright. Thanks for watching, guys. Moving on. Tune in for part 2.